All right. Calm down. All right. Hi, officer. No, I wasn't speeding. I was just going, 90 to 95 miles per hour. Please don't take me to jail. Please don't take me to jail. I won't live. I just don't know what happened. I was sitting there and I had the lighter in my hand and I dropped it and the whole house went in flames. I don't know what happened. Welcome to the Midnight Society. The house, the one at the end of the hill, they say it's haunted. And it's not haunted with people, it's haunted with animals.
Where I was having breakfast with my ex-husband. Oh, Viv. I hate to say this, but do you know what your turn?
Do you think she's gonna make it? Please take her to the hospital. Please take her fast.
Just cut and pick a minute here.
What is up, beautiful people? TJ here with another episode of What the F Stop. Today we're going to be talking about the Sutefoto LED light that was sent to me by Sutefoto, and I wanted to show this product off because I really was interested in LED lights. If you can see in my background, I do have a few LED lights, but I have seen a lot of these little smaller LED lights and I have not been able to check them out. So I appreciate them for sending me this. So we're going to talk a little bit about the features. If you saw the beginning of this video, all of those the lighting effects that I did was from this little light right here. So I will say that this light does have like excellent build quality. It's not heavy, like super heavy, but it's really like solid build. It's all metal construction. It's a really bright light if you like that type of thing, but it goes really bright and then really dim, so you can use this in a bunch of different situations. So what I would use this for mostly is like scene setups, or if I'm outside doing some filming and I needed some lighting, but I don't want to carry like all of this stuff. I can have this right here and I can use this as a fill light or as a light to light an interview or something like that. So let's go over the specs real quick. So this is the model number for this light is YY150. It has a 7.4 volt, 3300 milliamp hour battery. So this battery is going to last quite a long time. I haven't tested the actual length of time, but it does come with a USB-C port as well as a USB-C adapter. So you will be able to hook this up to like an external power source if you want to have like all day battery life. You will be able to hook this up, like I said, to an external power source. It does come with a few mounting options. It comes with a few 1/4-20 mounting holes as well as a hot shoe mount. It also comes with a little adapter for a hot shoe mount as well as a 1/4-20. So if you want to hook this up to here, you can do it long ways. You can do it long ways that way, and you can also take this off and hook this up to the hot shoe mount and hook this up to the top of your camera or to a gimbal or whatever you want to hook it up to. You can attach this to some of your equipment that you have. So we'll go over a little bit of the features. Oh, hold on. It also comes with, I almost forgot, it comes with a case. So I always love having these cases. However, I never ever use them. So it is cool that it comes with this, so you can throw it in here and you don't have to worry about it. It's a soft hard case. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it's a case that you can throw it in your bag and you don't have to worry about crushing it or breaking it or anything like that. So it's cool that they did include that. All right, so let's go into the functionality of this little bitty light. So when you turn it on, it does have a little menu back here that you probably can't see too well because of the shutter speed of this video, but it is back there. One good thing that I did like about this light is that these LEDs do not cause a flicker in your video. So I've had a few lights before that cause a bit of a flicker in my videos, and it was so aggravating because you get through the end of the video And you can't use it because you got this stupid flicker in the video. This light does not cause a flicker. I've done it. So I'm shooting this video right now, 24 frames per second, and I'm using 1/50th shutter speed. So there shouldn't be any flicker with this light. Now there is going to be, golly there, James. It is going to be some flicker on this right here because it's just the menu. So anyway, that's what that being said. So right now this is like, golly, that's blinding. So I have a pretty bright light up here, but this light right here is like, whoa, blinding. Right now I have it on 55 brightness. So let me see if I'm gonna turn it all the way up as bright as it'll go. Okay, so that is at 100% brightness. Now, that doesn't look too bad. It's not really like harsh, as harsh as I feel like it is because it's so bright. But actually looking at it on camera, it's not that bad. Of course, I do have my variable ND filter on. I have it turned all the way up, so it's probably a little bit brighter than it actually is. But what this can do is if you have this light as a key light, even in your studio, you can use this as a light just to light a certain portion of your face, or if you're trying to get, you know, that awesome like Rembrandt thing on your face, you can set this up so you can get that. So let's go through the menu settings. All right, so on the first menu, you're going to have your brightness settings as well as your color temperature. Now it goes from 2500 Kelvin all the way up to 85 Kelvin. So it's going to give you a huge variation of light, you know, from daylight all the way to like a tungsten kind of color. You do have that variety of colors that you can use in your video to kind of complement what you're doing. So if you want to have, you know, you're shooting with daylight, but you want to have the contrast of like a tungsten light, you can use this light to do that. And you can do it as soft or as harsh as you would like to do it with the variable brightness of it. On the second menu, it has the HSI menu. So it's going to give you your hue, your brightness, and your saturation. So the hues, they go from 0 to 1530. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to have to turn this light off so I can show you this. But on the top of this, it does have like a really cool color wheel that shows you what color it will be at 0 and what color it will be at 1530. So basically from 0 to 1530, it's pretty much going to be the same color, 0 and 1530. But if you go like to 255, it's going to give you purple. If you go to 510, that's going to give you like a lavender kind of color. 765 is going to give you like a teal color. 1020 is going to give you a green. 1275 is going to give you a yellow orange. So you can choose what kind of color you want to with this really quick hue color wheel. So if you want to quickly get to a color, you can just look on here and see what number you need to put that on. It also will give you the brightness of that hue as well as the saturation. So it can be a really bright orange or it can be kind of a dull orange. You can do all of that within the second HSI menu. All right, on the third menu, that has the RGB settings, so you can actually create any color. You can inject as much blue or red as you want to into the RGB, and it will actually change the color of that. So if you know what color you want from the color wheel, you can inject those colors and create whatever color or color match something that you actually already have. On the fourth menu, that is the scene. So that's one thing that I really like about this light. Is the scene. So if you saw at the beginning of this video, I kind of went through some of the scenes, but I go through all of them with you right now. I'm going to turn this back on and we're going to get to the scene settings. So the first scene is going to be lightning. They do have 2 of these lightning settings. That's the first one. This right here is the second one. The next one is going to be cinema. So that's the one I was kind of looking at and I was laughing at like I was looking at TV. It's called cinema. So it's basically like you're looking at a movie, or if you're looking at a television screen, you can emulate that with this little bitty light. The next one is going to be the police, which of course you can see exactly what this is. It's just the colors of the police. This makes really cool if you're making like music videos, or if you're making videos or short films or something like that, and you do need some emulated police lights or something like that. You can use this and it does look very, very good. The next one is going to be ambulance to give you like a flashing blue light. There's probably other things that you can use this for, not necessarily just for ambulance, but that is one of the really cool things you can use it for. All right, the next one is going to be the fire truck. So this is going to be, like I said, it's going to be if you're using it for a fire truck or some sort of red flashing light, you can use this setting for that. The next one is going to be a fast RGB, and the next one is going to be a slow RGB. I think this would be really cool if you're doing like product reviews and you're showcasing a product and you want to just have some really soft RGB lights where it just kind of changes the hue and different color. Also, if you want to have it as a background, this is a really bright light, so it can light like the entire wall, especially if you have all the lights off in the room, you're filming a video or you're filming a scene. This will provide some really soft light, just kind of a mood setting, and you don't have to touch it, it'll automatically do it. The next one is SOS. It's just kind of a white flickering light, so you can use this for a number of things. You can use this actually for a light that's like burning out in the hallway or something like that. You can use it. It kind of emulates that as well. And the last one is the candle light. That's the one I kind of use, like it's like I'm talking into like a candle or into a soft fire in the woods and something like that. So these are really cool scenes that you can use with this light, and they're already pre-installed, so you don't have to do anything extra to get those. I'm going to leave links to this little bit of light in the comment section below, as well as in the description section below. If you want to grab this light, just click on it. If you do use my links, I do get a little small percentage of that. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but it does help the channel out, so I really appreciate that if you do decide to purchase this light. So what would you use this light for? Would you use this light to make short films? Would you use it for Instagram? Would you use it for short videos? Let me know in the comment section below how you would use this light, and I will see you guys on the next video. You know what, that's what they say about the McForman house, the one up on the hill. They say an old man died there once. He's still living there.